Hi there, welcome to my channel. I had no idea that you could actually take off the faceplate on the PlayStation DualSense controller, and that absolutely just blew my mind. And they're actually very easy to take off. After doing some research, I've actually seen some videos where people take these off with their fingernail, so that's something. So I mentioned all of this because the DualSense is still brand new, and you know what that means when controllers are brand new or consoles are brand new. We're stuck with one color choice, and I know for sure that there are people out there just like myself who want a bit of a different controller and have some sort of personalization when it comes to their own personal controller. So when I opened up Amazon a few days ago, one of my suggested items was a faceplate for the DualSense controller. And I'll be honest, I did not know that different colored faceplates existed. So this is all very amazing to me. With that, I picked up a rose gold colored faceplate for SugarBerrySmash's controller. So let's see what comes inside this package. And I forgot to say the price, but this only cost me about $10 on Amazon. So let me get the box open. I'm just gonna move these out of the way real quick. And the first thing I pull out, it comes with a bunch of analog stick covers and risers. Wow, that is a whole bunch. I really like the concave ones where they kind of sink in just a little bit. Wow, that's a cool little add-on. All right, I'm just gonna put those right there. We're not here for these. Moving on. This looks like a little wedge tool. This is probably where, let me grab this real quick. This is probably what you use to pop that open. So that's cool that they give you a little tool. I wonder if it's way easier than using a screwdriver. We'll find out. It feels a bit safer, like you won't damage your controller because it's made out of plastic. So that's a cool little touch. And then lastly, it should be, if I can pull it out, the faceplate itself. So really nice looking rose gold color, and it matches her PlayStation Gold headset really nicely. With that, let's get the original black faceplate off of one of these DualSense controllers, and I'll do it step by step based off the instructions that I've seen on the actual product listing page for this specific item on Amazon, as well as videos that I've seen of people getting this thing off. So first off, what you're going to want to focus on are these 2 points right here. So we're going to use the little guitar pick looking tool. Let me zoom in just a little bit. And right at the bottom where these 2 points meet, should be able to get the wedge tool right in there, and it pops up just like that. Really easy. So after you do one side, make sure you go to the other side and get that propped open as well too. So to focus on it just a little bit better example, because it just fits right there. You can see that it's partially in, flip up, and it's already off. And I mentioned you want to do both sides because if you left the one side locked in, as you tried to pull this up, this part would stay lodged in here and it'd probably snap the faceplate if you took it off kind of in a C motion or going with the contour of the whole controller. So what you want to do is, since we have both off, you're going to want to equally start picking at both sides. And you can see that everything's coming off right there. And as we match the other, we'll get to the analog sticks. And from that point, you can just pull. And when I pulled the analog stick portion up, I kind of did it at an angle because these are kind of lodged in within this crevice right here. So you don't want to snap these or else you'd break your beautiful little faceplate. So let's compare both faceplates. Here's the original and then the random third-party one, obviously, because they're different colors. But they both feel very similar. They're really thin plastic, as you can see from the sides. My shaky hands, but they are very thin. The part near the handle on both of these is slightly more flexible in comparison to this portion right here, where it doesn't really flex that much. So just like the original black faceplate, this is a bit more flexible, while this right here is more sturdy. So they are a very close match, and the only big difference that I can think of is that the microphone mute symbol is not on the random third-party faceplate from Amazon. So that's the only difference. Otherwise, they feel pretty identical. To put the new faceplate on, we're just going to grab our naked controller right here. It's actually a very simple process. You're going to want to do this rather than going straight in. You're going to want to do this at an angle. So when you get that in, it looks like that, and they're actually lodged into place correctly. So I pressed in just a little bit right there, and this part is almost connected. I just have to press a little bit more right here, but make sure that you get the bottom hooks on, or else it's going to be a pain in the butt to kind of click everything in. So we're going to go down the whole thing. Make sure these hooks are in. And just like that, everything is on. We all heard the clicks. Everything looks really flush and neat. There aren't any gaps anywhere. And it looks just as good as the original. So I have this back at a higher angle. Here's the original controller. And this is so simple that I actually already did this once before recording this whole video. And here's my own DualSense controller with a light blue faceplate. So this is mine, and this is SugarBerrySmash's, which matches wonderfully with her headset. With that though, thank goodness that these are actually pretty good quality. Otherwise, I would have felt really dumb buying two of these blindly without looking at them or testing them out first. But I am so happy with the outcome of this. With all of that said though, these look fantastic. And I love how our DualSense controllers, SugarBerrySmash's and mine, have a bit more personality now. And that's all I really wanted, because I know everybody has this one. So now I know for sure that this one's mine. Hope y'all enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to check out these others. They've probably popped up all around my hands in these controllers by now. And if you really liked hanging out with me today, please consider subscribing to be the first to know when I upload something new. And lastly, my channel now has memberships. So if you really enjoyed my content and want to show more support besides a thumbs up and get some awesome perks while you're at it, check out that join button down below for more information. I'll see you all soon. Please stay safe out there. Bye.